Flosstube. Welcome back to my channel, Crafty Cat Stitcher. My name is Kathy. This is video number 73, and this is a channel where you're going to find cross stitch and a variety of other things from time to time. Today is Thursday, August 4th, 2022, and this is video number 73. So I hope you've been well. Thanks for coming back if you've been here for a while. And if you're new, I hope you find something you like and you will consider subscribing and leave a comment. Tell me you're new. So, how's everybody doing? I hope everybody's well. I've been doing some stitching. My lighting is really strange today. I don't know. It'll be okay. Let me try something. I'll try something different. And my cat's trying to get in. Ooh, I think that's better. I'm gonna leave it there. Okay, so I hope you've been getting your stitching done, and I've worked on quite a few projects since I saw you last, which has been a few weeks. Also, if all goes well and my editing skills are good, you will have noticed that I have a new intro. And if something goes wrong and something happens, which, you know, you might not see that intro. So, you know, prepare to be impressed I'll be impressed if I get that intro to work. Okay, so stitching. I have done some, and I'm going to start with whips. And let's go ahead and start. So, the first, I can't believe they're getting in. I put a book against the door because for certain reasons I can't close it. And she just got in. She shoved the book on the side. It's not a little book. Okay. Life with cats, as many of you know. The first one I worked on was Sweet Wings Studio Forever in Peace. It is a beautiful chart. Done all in cross stitch, no specialty stitches. It's just clever use of colors. So my little tiny, oh, and the other thing I started to do is I took a little sticker. How smart. I have my little cat sticker, and it says I'm doing this on 32 count Sparrow Lugana from Luminous Fiber Arts. Aren't I smart? So, and this is really a great fabric, and this is a good fabric for this chart. It is not the called for fabric, but I'm using all the called for floss colors, and there's my start. And as you can see, I do middle start most of the time. There it is. So that's one. And then next I worked on Small Animal Sampler by Bobby G Designs. Isn't that cute? I've been working on this for a really long time and would love to get it done. But I don't know. We'll see. I'm actually getting there. This is on, I believe this is 28 count. Yeah, 28 count black Joblin. But I'm getting there. I'm working on the last block, and then I'll have the border to do. All call for colors. All DMC. It's just, sometimes when you're working on these leaves, on like the plant leaves here, you're thinking, how many shades of green can go in there? But now look at how pretty it is. That's what makes it so special. All the different shades. So I did that. And like I said, I would love to get this done. And then I worked on Life Tree, or Tree of Life by Rovaris. There's that. This one I'm doing on, I'm stitching it on 25 count Lugana in Potato with a slightly tea-dyed. All in DMC 815, 1/1. Teeny tiny stitches, but the effect is exactly what I want. And I'll give you a close-up to actually do some frogging on this, and you can see I still need to use my little little bit of my eraser thing and get rid of the fuzz. But I started working on it, and and where I had left off last, I goofed, and and when I picked this up again, like last week, I thought there's something really wrong here. So anyway, it's getting there. It's way more than half done. When I'm going to get that done, I don't know. We'll see. I also picked up the drawn thread. Oops, I didn't want to pick that piece up. The drawn thread, apple blossom sampler, which I just really love. I'm doing this on banding. It's 27 count banding, and I'm doing it 2/2. It's a little lighter than what is called for, and so it's going to be, yeah, I really wish the fabric was a little darker, but it's okay. I think it's going to be all right. I'm going to make this into a bell pull, of course. But there it is. I did my own conversions because this is charted in silks, and I just didn't feel like buying all the silk for it. And so what I did was I went online and I did a lot of looking up on different conversion charts, and there it is. And it actually is pretty. It's very delicate, and I'm going to start stitching that bird pretty soon. So there's that. So yeah, I've been doing some stitching, right? And I had to start. This is this is from Cross Stitching for Fun on Etsy. Remember I showed you that last time I said I was going to start it for my annual ornament for my son and daughter-in-law. And my idea is to do one on one side and another on the other side. So it'll be stitching on both sides. It'll be cute. I started with this one, and that's the one I like them all, but I'm gonna do this one on the other side. I don't know, I just like the trees, and I don't know, I just like them. So I'm doing this. The fabric is 32 count pearl linen, and there's my start. The color, I believe, is pearl. I started another project on this and then changed my mind, and so I was able to get 2 pieces for the ornaments from this. But there's my start. Aren't they cute? He still needs a nose, but I think this will go pretty fast. It'll just be nice. I like, it's just nice to have things done early, so I'm not rushing at the last minute. And I like to start that ornament like right around this time of the year usually. So, yeah, those are my whips. Okay, so I do have only a couple of new things, and I want to start with, I had told the story about running out of, there's something going on out there. I was started on gathering acorns by Luminous Fiber Arts, and then quickly realized that I was running out of thread and was having trouble matching my thread. So there's what I have so far. I showed it last time. So a kind of, several of you did comment that you were going to look and didn't have it, and I don't want you to go out and buy things, just for me. So, but I did get a piece of terracotta sent by a kind viewer and subscriber, Marilyn. Thank you, Marilyn. It was really appreciated, and she knows it, that I do appreciate that. And I'm going to say that this color is as close as I can get. It's as close as anybody could want. So my plan is to and somebody said, well, why don't you blend them? But I don't want to start blending them yet. But I want to get the pumpkin done, and I already have the bird. Got the bird and the squirrel in what I've got now, and then use the new color here. And I think that'll work out perfect because it is extremely close. You can see this is the old, and this is what Marilyn sent. And that's good. It's good for me. So, yay. So I don't have to start it over or scrap it or whatever. It'll be nice. It'll be good. So that's one thing I got that was new, and I appreciate it. And, the kindness of stitchers, right? Yes. Okay, so Jackie at Cross My Stitches was selling project bags, and she makes really good project bags. I mean, I've made vinyl front bags before, and I don't know, they're kind of sorry, but hers are perfect. So I thought, I'm buying one. So I bought a coffee one. There it is. She uses really good materials and does such a good job. Her sewing skills are excellent. So what did I put in it? Coffee Sampler by Owl Forest Embroidery. There it is. You can kind of see the fabric that's on the inside, and it's just right. So it's just, and I told her that it's really nice to have something made by a friend. So I really like that. All right, so this next segment is going to be what I call, like, I need another hobby. I started working on, I actually ordered this kit back in the winter. I have to unwrap it because it's really well wrapped for reasons I will tell you about in a minute. Okay, so I have always wanted to learn how to do felting, needle felting, and I bought this kit, and it's from Bear Creek Felting, and it's a really well put together kit, and it's a good, and it said beginner, so I thought, well, that's what I am. So I got this. Their instructions are really good. It's like a whole booklet on how to make this, and you get everything in this little bag. In a bag, you get the little base. That for this particular project, they sent little balls, and you basically use this to wrap and to needle felt it. And you use a very sharp needle. This is called roving. It's pieces of wool. And you talk about, we always make a joke about how cross stitchers, we stab something 10,000 times, and that joke. But this, you stab something 100,000 times. And you can't watch anything or do anything else while you're doing this because you can poke yourself, and that needle is sharp. It's a sharp needle, let me tell you. So anyway, you got a little peek at him. He's not quite finished, but here he is so far. Isn't he cute? It's not perfect. It's my beginner project. But the thing I'm most proud of is his carrot nose that I made. I mean, it just started out like a piece of fluff. Like, I'll show you. It started out like this. Not so big, but and his face. I was really concerned that he not turn out looking like mean or mad or something. And so cute. He's not quite finished, and I'll tell you why in a minute. I'm in the process of working on his scarf, It's not done yet, but it will be. I'll get it. It'll. And again, this started out like puffs of red wool. And then he has little arms. His arms are made out of wire. This is where I'm getting into the difficulty. Because they tell you to sharpen, to use wire cutters and make really sharp points on the end of these. And it's supposed to go through his body and come out the other side. And you're supposed to do that with both pieces of wire and then twist them and make little funny arms. I don't know. I don't know if any of you have ever done this, but I cannot get this. No matter how sharp I make this wire, I can't get it to go through. I mean, I can get a needle felting needle through it, which is like the sharpest thing on earth, and that's it. I cannot get this. So I might have to like, I don't know, improvise and figure out a different way. But I'm going to tell you, this is a fun little, this is fun to do. It is. I would do this again. I would, yes. In fact, I have some wool left, and I'm thinking of trying to make a miniature snowman. And I want to see how that goes. I don't know. But what they did was, you know, they send you all of the pieces in this bag. And for some reason, one of my cats especially, and I'll put a picture of him right here, this one, he decided that he likes, for some reason, he wanted to get into this bag. And he ripped major holes in it. And all these little things are teeth marks. I don't know what it is. It's like cats, what? The cats want to go after sheep's wool? What? Look, there's more. I mean, okay. So anyway, I just have to keep it away from them. And then the question becomes, when he's finally done, what, am I going to have to keep him under glass? I don't know. I'll figure it out. But he's really cute. This is something I would do again. I'll put the name of the company below if you're interested. There's also beginning felting kits on Amazon. And I can't vouch for them. I don't know if you know, if the instructions are as good as what came with him, with this guy. But it's just really, it's kind of therapeutic. And then especially when you see that, like that loose wool finally, you know, like forming, you know, just becomes something. And you know, there's a lot of room for error, you know, but I think he looks pretty good. Like I said, not perfect, but pretty good. So that's my new hobby. Isn't that fun? So anyway, I have to keep it really wrapped up, and then I put it into another bag. Well, I'm not working on it because, and then I put it away in my cabinet. So yeah, for obvious reasons. Okay, so I mentioned Jackie at Cross My Stitches before, and I want to tell you about something that's in her latest video, as of today, August the 4th. In her video, I think her video is number 70. Excuse me, I'm just a little bit hoarse today. I don't know what's going on. It's the weather or what. But, okay. She talks about how to remove slubs from linen fabric. And I watched it, and those are very, very good instructions. I never knew how to do that. I didn't know you could. And I've been stitching for, you know, like 40 years or something, right? And it was just something I never thought of doing. And so I was working on this project. And this is my Strawberry Fields Forever by Blackbird Designs. Okay, and right here, You can see, in fact, you can see right here that the threads get really thick, and I had a major slub right there, okay? And I used her directions, and I'll tell you what, let's talk about that first. Let's talk about fabrics. Slubs are just a natural defect or imperfection in linen. Linen is more likely to have them. You know, linen, if you stitch on it, you're going to have a thick thread and a thin thread, and then a couple more thick threads, and then a couple more thin threads. That's what linen is. That's the nature of it. So the imperfection comes in the weaving process, and it's just like a clump of fibers, and it's almost impossible, or it's not really a good thing to stitch over. And I had stitched over it, and my stitches looked just big and wonky compared to everything else on this. So I decided I was going to go ahead and follow Jackie's instructions, and I got a pin, just a straight pin, a long one, and I got out my clover tweezers. If you do not have these are great. I don't know where you can get them anymore. I got them at a cross-stitch store. They are sharp and pointy. That's what they look like. This is a really sharp point. And so I got these out, followed her instructions, and I got it out. So I'm going to show you in a photo what the slub looked like before. Look in the area of the red oval. Okay, so that's what it looked like before. So I worked on it, and I followed what she said, and you have to be really careful not to damage the remaining thread. You're just getting the excess off, and that's exactly what I did. And I'm going to show you a close-up of the end result right here. So what do you think? That's pretty good, right? It's, the threads right in that area are still thick, and I think that if I might have been able to get a little bit more off, but at that point I thought, no, I'm gonna leave it, because it's sometimes you just have to leave it good enough, and that's what this is. So it's pretty good. And plus, when you saw those photos just now, you got to see ultra close up of my stitches. Don't look too close, okay? So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to replace those stitches, and I'm sure it's going to look so much better than it did before. But there it is. So yeah, I'm very happy with those instructions. Something that I can use. And slubs do occur in even weaves and in Ada. But like 99 times out of 100, it's on linen. So just something interesting to try. I would recommend you try it before you start your project, just in case. I know I took a total chance doing it on this, but you know what? It's fine. Everything's gonna be good. So totally happy with it. So I will put the link to that video below in case you want to do that. All right. So I had a giveaway for my my 5 years of Flosstube, and it's this project bag with some things in it. And I showed you a couple of the things last time, and I added some more. And I want to announce the winner right now. And it's Lisa Cherie. Lisa, you won the project bag with stuff. It's the Bumblebee giveaway. It was like Be My Subscriber giveaway. So Lisa, I will comment on your comment, and you can email me with your information, and I will send that out to you. So congratulations to Lisa. So it's going to be a short video today because I don't know, that's all I got. That's all. Actually, I have some plans. I'm going to keep working on, like I usually do, on my projects, and I'm in a real small Facebook group of stitchers, and one of the stitchers is having a birthday this month, and she said, hey, let's all start a birthday start for my birthday. And I said, great idea. And I'm going to start on this philanthropic pumpkin by Hands On Designs. So that is what I'm going to start this month. So yay. Yep. So in my plans, I'd like to get a lot done on the Christmas ornament so that I can get that put together and, you know, not, like I said, not rush at the last minute, because who wants to rush when you're doing your favorite hobby, right? You just kind of want to enjoy it. So, excuse me, I can't think anything else. I think that's it. It's a short video, but I'm glad to be here. And thank you for coming by and watching today. I do appreciate it. I appreciate your viewership and all the comments that you make. And I hope you come back, and whenever that will be. And I will see you next time. Happy stitching. Bye.